Today we are going to see about SQL card level interfaces and stored procedures. Okay, so a card level interface provides a library functions for access to DBMSs. So it is going to provide the library function necessary to access the DBMS. That is the main function of that. So DBMS drivers are stored separately. Thus the library used by the programming language is DBMS independent. Okay, so the programming language functions provided by only on interface to the DBMS drivers. That's the reason in the last class itself I told the DBMS drivers are very important to perform these operations. Then what are the advantages means for using SQL card level interface providing library functions? What are the advantages? The development environment is not tied to a particular DBMS operating system or even a particular development environment. Whatever DBMS or operating system is, that it is applicable, not tied with a particular thing. Then disadvantages, low level optimization may be more difficult or impossible to achieve. Optimization is very important to get the to perform the efficient operation. So the low level optimization may be very more difficult or not at all possible to perform in this SQL call level interface. Okay, this is a main drawback. Next important thing is stored procedures. Already you people have studied the procedures, functions in your lower semesters. So procedure already you know, procedure is like functions only. It will be having the name of the procedure followed by attributes and so on. What is a stored procedure means program executed through a single SQL statement. Okay, executed in the process space of the server. That is the thing. And then what are the advantages means can encapsulate application logic while staying close to the data and reuse of application logic by different users. So procedures like functions, wherever we want we can reuse that code. Using procedure call we can call and reuse it. There is a main advantage. Avoid tuple at a time return of records through the cursors. Okay, so through cursors how we are going to retrieve the tuple at a time, tuple by tuple. In order to avoid that and getting that multiple tuples at a time, we are going to use this concept. Okay, the procedure's main advantage is stored procedure, that is reusable of application code by the different users, and another thing is avoiding the tuple at a time concept and using the records at a time. More multiple records at a time concept using these procedures. So example how to create it means create procedure, then procedure name of the procedure, then create procedure is a keyword, this is the name of the procedure, and the what operation we are going to perform. Select SID, S.name, count star from what are the tables and all those things. This is general query that all you know. Then this is a procedure. Within that procedure this value should be retrieved and it will be stored over there. Whenever we want we can retrieve it. So the stored procedure can have the parameters. There will be a 3 parameters will be there. That is in, out and in out parameters. The parameters are because the procedure how to create procedure name. Then along with that the parameters should be specified. In that parameter there are 3 classifications: in, out and in out. Okay, so for that, for example, here we are given create procedure. Procedure name is increase rating. Within that we are giving the within the parenthesis we should give the parameters. Sailor ID is the in parameter. In sailor ID the type is integer. In increase integer the data type in or out we have to specify before the data type variable name. Then update sailors. This is a common operation. So one thing you should know, in, out and in out the parameter types. So how to call the stored procedures means execute SQL begin declare section, this we know, int SID, then int rating, then execute SQL end declare section is over. Now we are going to call the procedure. So already we know our procedure name is increase rating with the 2 parameters. The parameters are sailor ID and increase, that is 2 parameters. So we can call like this. So execute SQL, execute exec call we call keyword we have to use. The procedure name increase rating is a procedure name. Then within the bracket we have to go SID and rating we have seen, no? So colon SID comma colon rating. Okay, this we know why we are using the colon. Already you people know understood that. Okay, this is a colon SID the parameters comma colon rating. So same thing like functions what we are using in the programming language. we'll give function name and with parameters. So here instead of that we are using the keyword execute, call, procedure name along with parameters. That's the difference between procedures and functions. So that's all about the procedures. You know how to create it. So creating the procedure, we have to use create procedure name, that we can give it. Then within that we can give the queries, then and parameters what we are giving. No, there are 3 types of parameters: in, out and in, out. How to give it. And next you should know how to call the procedure. So calling the procedure, we should give execute, it's a keyword, call keyword, and procedure name along with the parameter list. Okay, using this we can avoid the cursors. Instead of that we can use procedures to retrieve the multiple records at a time. Okay, thank you.